Hey YouTube, how's it going? We're here. We're back with Bungou Stray Dogs Season 5, Episode 6. Really quick, if you could like the video for me, please, I greatly appreciate it. Now, coming off of last week's episode where more shenanigans with this dumb space-time traveling cut and sword bullcrap. More of it. We had Fukuchi come to Jono thinking that he would be on his side. But in all actuality, he wouldn't be on his side because of Fukuchi bringing Jono into the hunting dogs and making him actually care about people. So it kind of like turned on him, even though he already had a backup plan if Jono didn't want to work with them. But Jono also had another plan where he made sure that oh my god, what's her name? The girl was behind in that little room. I can't remember her name for the life of me. Was in that room so she could overhear everything, and she somehow finagled her way to get around the damn wall while Fukuchi's diving through and cutting through stuff. I don't know how she did it, but she did. And my guess was that she's in the coffin with Bram. So that's my guess, is she got in a coffin with Bram. That's how he didn't end up finding her after he dove through the window and then came out and cut the cabin in half. That's my guess. So let's just hop in and let's see where she went. Episode 6, we're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. I don't hear anything. Okay. Now I do. Oh, not in the hallway. Right. Oh, is he going to outthink himself? Is he going to outthink himself? Why not just go back in time? That was my guess. Why not go back in time to exactly when the flash happened and just stab through the wall to make sure that nobody was there? Wow. He overthought it. He overthought it. Ramba! Hey. 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 What's going on, subtitles? They didn't tell me who it was. They blurred it out. Even though the kanji wasn't. One second. Huh. Oh, snap. So now he's definitely going to be like, that totally was a distraction. Wow, he really did it. I wonder why he wouldn't. Could he not do that? They feel like they have all the time. They can delay. Yeah, they're not pressed. That makes sense. That makes sense. They're not pressed to get it there. Fukuchi is. Yep. As long as it means protecting one order so it doesn't fall into the hands of the terrorist, 100% they would just turn around. She got in the coffin. She got in that coffin. That's a good question. Hmm. Hmm. What the hell? That's blood, baby boy. Oh my goodness. What the heck? Oh no. Ah! He's gone already. Yep. Wow. That's crazy. Wow. It's been a minute since we've seen Fyodor and Dazai. That was crazy. This is a banger. And then yep. Damn it. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. That's so annoying. And they have one order. Retrieved one order from is an understatement. Oh boy. Mhm. Can't stand him unless it's a decoy, maybe. It's not real? Is it not real or is it there's no way. These two. I these two playing galaxy brain chess, and they're both in jail looking each other in the eye, and they have done so many things that it's affecting all of the stuff after the fact that they've been putting. Oh my gosh. Ah. I literally had. I also literally said we haven't seen them haven't seen Dazai and Fyodor in a minute, and then the both of them basically showing up like, Hey, here this is, and hey, you can't get to it. We also can't forget that these two have a game going on with each other in jail, trying to figure out how each one, like trying to figure out how each other is communicating to the outside, and and just their own wit, their own game outside of that, going back and forth. Damn, damn these two. What's going on? How come they're not showing the words anymore? They always used to show the words, and now they're not showing the words. Ah, yes. Man, it's holding on. The time is ripe for a lie. I've loved. That's the second time or the third time that we've seen like the image of Dazai rooting on someone when they come to like a moment where they need to decide. It's either the second or third time. Definitely happened with Sushi. Definitely happened here. I don't remember if it happened anywhere else. Yeah. Oh. Is that Chuya? Seen the hat. The thing. Oh. You know what's interesting? If you weren't paying attention, you could trick yourself in who's who. What? Ah. Ah. Okay. Sigma. Who you call? His face. His face. Hmm. He's looking. Don't look at me. A philosophical conundrum. Yes. Where's the but? What did you come? Okay. And how do you do that? Okay. How does that fulfill both of? How did? How does that? I, how? How does that fulfill? I don't understand. I don't want to give into to those desires, but I want to kill you. So you just gonna break out of jail. He's talking hot for something that stuck to a sword. Yeah. She's like, you lost me, old man. Is she gonna get Bram on her side? Brachan. Like, Bram is short. Why did she have to shorten it even more? Brachan. It's like his name is Bram. It's damn Fukuchi. But I thought he didn't. Gone. He's gone. She's wearing him as a backpack. This one moment has got this man flustered. He still can give them commands even though he's not with Bram. Those two are in bliss. This can kill me? Whoever escapes wins. Well, escapes first. Don't let it don't let it break. I have a death wish anyways. The smile on Dazai's face though. Make sure you get the bubbles out. To think like season 4 gave us like this life or death battle between Fukuzawa and Mori, only to get here in what I'm calling season 5 part 2. Season 3. I'm confused. Season 3 that happened, cuz season 4 nothing really, I can't say nothing really happened. Only to get to season 5 to have like a, what's his face? A life or death battle between Fyodor and Dazai. I don't think I really care about that. It's an interesting dynamic. Unexpected dynamic. Especially how where she was left off with Kunigila. That's gross. She's a baby. She's a baby. I love this track that's playing. Anything. Oh, not her crying. Radio. Give me a radio and I'll do everything for you. she, she probably could walk out there and be like, here you go. But what? Is she listening to the ED? Is this going to be how they bring the ED in? Wow. That's how they bring the ED in. All the man wanted was some music while he's in there. He's finally got it. What an interesting dynamic. What an interesting dynamic. I really like this episode. You want to know why I like this episode? Because nobody really got screwed over by that bastard in his hacked sword. I like the episode a lot. I don't. Yeah, he did. I don't care about him though. As long as that man and his sword didn't screw anybody over in this episode, Did right by me. I like that episode for all the reasons I already said. I like that episode. Fukuchi scrambling. He is scrambling, and he's scrambling hard. He's scrambling hard. I like it. I like it a lot because he's been on top of everything. He's been on top of everything since he truly has been introduced as a main player in these series of events. Since he's been introduced as a main player, he's had every base covered. We thought we got the upper hand on him. What, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 or 7 times. Like, if you count all the times he's used the sword, he used it initially. First time we seen him use it, whenever we thought we got the kill on him, and then he used it again to stop the fire extinguisher, and then he used it again. When's the next? He used it to stop himself from being killed whenever Asushi landed the killing blow. Then they did the fire extinguisher for the avert everything. He stopped that. Used it twice. I don't think he used it a third time. The third time would have been him getting Asushi on the boat, but the people walked up. Right? Yeah. And then he used it again. Damn, I'm trying to remember all the times he used it. I know he used it against Tachihara once. He used it once against Tachihara. Because Tachihara took the blade from him. And then he used it 3 times. He used it 4 times. He used it a bunch of times. I can't even remember. But he used it. He's used it a bunch of times. And he's felt like he's always had the upper hand. So for him, I like how it was. We chose at that moment to do it because it was crunch time. It wasn't like any of these other times before where he had a little bit of wiggle room. Like, he only had that small window, and that window was closed because of what Rampo did. Like, because of Rampo's planning and everything, it killed his window of opportunity. He had to make a choice, and he chose wrong, because if he just would have opened up the coffin, it would have been GG's. It would have been done. But if he would have taken the time to try to look through that room more, there's no telling what would have happened in one order, etc., etc. So I like that. I was wondering it last week. I'm wondering it this week. He did the stuff with Jono. Akutagawa took him up through the vents. Camera goes off, flash goes off. He turns, dives through the window. There's no one there. Opens up the cabinet. There's no one there. Sees the doors cracked. Comes through and slices the cabinet in half. What was stopping him from being like, you know what? Let me just activate the sword and use it. And at the moment of the flash, I just stab here. Just stab here. Just do something at this here and go through the wall or something where the flash was. Just do. Why not? I don't know. Trying to think, would there be a reason why it wouldn't be able to happen? And I can't think of anything. So far, we don't have any weird stipulation that would stop him from doing that. So I'm like, I was just now it's too late, right? It's too late. I think it's too late. I don't think it's too. I would say it's too late. Like, she's not there anymore. He's mad far. Like, they're no longer in the room. All that stuff. Like, I feel like it's too late now. So yeah, I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. Like, how come he just didn't do it? It could just be he was overthinking it. I thought, but only thing I push back on it is every situation up until that point, his first option, well, maybe not his first option, but he always was, I'm gonna activate the sword. Always. Oh, you got one over on me? Boom. Sword's coming in. So it's kind of like, you know what? No, it's not. The more I talk, the more it makes sense. Excuse me. The more I talk, it's not even that he was overthinking it. Now I feel like this is exactly what it is. It was in every single situation up until now with him activating that sword. He's always operating under the fact of he could lose. The possibility of him losing is on the table. That's why he's able to just leave it up to chance and know that if I do get jammed up, a version of me has thought of that and will end up coming back in time and saving it. Right? Or he knows that he would have thought of it. So against Asushi and Akutagawa, he knew that if any, I could end up going and okay, here's that. Or something's happened, I activate it and I make sure. And it was the simple fact in the first part, I feel like, instead of wasting all his time, Jono, not being on his side blindsided him. I don't think he thought there was any chance. I don't think he thought there was any chance that Jono would actually not be on his side. Even though he planned for it, that's just a cautious man. He planned on it, sure, just in case anything bad happened. But I don't think he ever thought that Jono would not be on his side. And to add on top of that Jono would already have a plan in place to catch him. That flash going off, it wasn't in any realm of possibility. I feel like he's able to react with the sword so quick because he goes into every situation thinking that the worst can happen. I can die. He goes into it thinking that. So when things start getting bad, he already has thought of X, Y, and Z. He's marking stuff. He's doing these things. So when he activates the sword, it's just like that. And that flash going off was just like it's like a whoa, wait a second, like, huh? So now it's that deep thinking on that we've seen him do in the last 5 episodes. It's not there no more. It's just bang. It's bang bang. Like, dive through the window. I don't see anything. Cat, open it. I don't see anything. Doors open. Bam. Go over here. Oh snap! Like, what the heck? Now it's kind of like going the hall. It's like, oh, there's no way. There's no way there's anyone out here. And now you're stuck because he's like, do I go back in the room or do I keep going? It's like he's overthinking it, but he's just he's kind of in the moment. He's taking it one step at a time. It's like, go here. It's not here. Go here. It's not here. Go here. It's not here. What the heck? And then explosions is going off. It's just like, I got to make a choice. I'm going to go here because I got to get to one order. So that's probably the reason why he doesn't activate the sword. Because in this situation, he already planned for worst case. Worst case was Jono's not on my side. Akutagawa's here. Akutagawa makes sure that it's sealed up. Jono doesn't get out. We take him and we're out of here. And then an unknown variable just pow. And he's just like, whoa, boom. He's just hitting everything. He's just going in very linear, just bang, 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 bang. And then his process gets interrupted. So he doesn't even get to finish the process. That's probably why. That is probably why. It's just if he had the time, he probably goes back in the room and is like, and he probably does check it, and then she's caught. But it's his process got interrupted. So it's like he was screwed by Rampo, then screwed by Dazai, then screwed by Jono. It's all these things just started hitting him, all unforeseen things just catching him completely off guard. Yeah. Hmm. Like he's not. He's just in pure action mode right now. He has no time to plan. There's nothing to. Like he has no plan. He has 2 galaxy brain people, 3 counting Rampo, but he has 2 galaxy brain people having a chess match against each other, Fyodor and Dazai. It's like Fyodor makes sure the plane crashes and burns because he knows this will happen, but at the same time, Dazai is like, it's not gonna be that easy. It's not gonna be that easy. You have to work a little bit harder. Yeah, it's a great episode. It's a great episode because that bastard and his sword didn't screw anybody else. If only that. That would be the only reason why. It'd be a perfect reason. If that were the only reason why this is a good episode, it'd be a perfect reason. But even everything outstanding, all the Bram stuff with the radio and Rampo moments, and then Dazai and Fyodor willingly and happily injecting themselves with a lethal dose of whatever the hell it is. Great episode. This is like, can I say this? Yeah, this is like the perfect example of what Bungo Stray Dogs is. This episode literally has everything that a Bungo Stray Dog episode should have. Everything. It's got all the characters, it's got the different set pieces, it's got the craziness, it's got the hijinks, it's got the serious moments too. It hits like if you had a checklist of what makes Bungo Stray Dogs, this episode is like one of the prime examples of it. So I'm gonna call it here. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your week. Have a good weekend coming up. Have a good next week. And hopefully, God willing, I see you guys right back here for episode 7 of Bungo Stray Dogs season 5. So again, thank you. I appreciate you, and I'll see you. Peace out.